Make sure there you go.
Jay Baba. Welcome, everybody. We're happy to be here today. I was listening earlier to the radio and I heard a song about the troubadours with their songs of freedom. And I feel that way with Jim. He brings his music to us, and for this 2 hours, we can see what it might feel like to be free from some of these sanskaric, Mahic raps that seem to have us. So, Jim, much love, Jay Baba.
Jay Baba, Jay Baba. Well, today is Father's Day, and I thought I would start off with a classic Mayor Baba song whose first line is "Rest as peaceful as a child, upon whose face our Father smiled." And this is the wonderful "Baba's Watching Over You," words by Joel Cantor, and the music by the great Bob Brown. And I would love to be able to play it like Bob did, but these days I can barely hold the instrument, so you get what you get. Rest as peaceful as a child, upon whose face our Father smiled. He'll lift away those cares you've piled. Baba's watching over you. You may not know when he is near. His presence isn't always clear, but still you know you need not fear. Baba's watching over you. His love is always pure and true, no matter what you say or do. He will be there to see you through. Baba's watching over you, and the gift he gives in softness glows and warms the seeds of joy it sows, the flower of love that grows and grows while Baba's watching over you.
Jay Baba.
All right,
Jim, there's another Jay Meyer on the screen here that's
yes,
on.
that's my stepbrother.
Well, I don't know whether to mute him or not.
Oh, my stepbrother, always mute my stepbrother.
All right.
That's John Meyer.
Okay. Thanks.
No, that's my son. That's my son.
Well, I hate to mute your son. All right.
Oh, I've muted him all his life. All right. All right, so this next song, um, it's very interesting. When I continually look through Hafez books and Francis Brabazon books, after having what I considered mined all the best poetry for songs, and I always say to myself, well, I'm not going to get much more out of that book. I always find another one. And this is from the Francis Brabazon's book, The Beloved is All in All, which was published posthumously. They collected poems that Francis hadn't published and put it, and I think Nashirwan Nalavala put this in a book form. And this one's called Tug of War. Although I've given myself to my beloved without reservation, this tug of war between us still goes on. And although I have no will of my own, some instinct of self-preservation from ancient times still goes on. It still goes on, still goes on. This tug of war between us still goes on. At my beloved's whim for knowledge, the world rose out of non-existence as its trailing shadow, and it still goes on. No wonder I have always clung to myself with persistence, the safety of darkness which still goes on. It still goes on, still goes on. This tug of war between us still goes on. It was in the act of creation that my master first showed his mercy to me, else I would still have slept and still go on. Why then this tug of war from time's beginning, when it's easy to see that he alone is? So why does it still go on? It still goes on. It still goes on. This tug of war between us still goes on. Although I am his, the dark nourishes thousands of my desires, but strange his patience never tires and still goes on, still goes on, still goes on. This tug of war between us still goes on. Let's see what we have.
That was a good one for harmonica. B flat.
All right. I've retuned my guitar, so I'm playing in strange keys for you. Capo on the 4th. Let me see. What happened to the capo? Oh, there it is. It's right in front of me. When you're feeling low, out of the flow, and your heart is tossing and turning, always take my name, and like a flame, you will find your obstacles burning. The ways of the world are uncertain. The ways of the world are unclear. Do not fool around. Let the next sound be my name, on your lips returning. Well, I know how you feel. It all seems so unreal, like the universe has lost its rhyme and reason. You simply cannot see my reality, permeating all things in every season. The ways of the path are complicated. The ways of the path can seem so hard. Do not waste your time trying to define what unfolds in perfect communion. Do not fool around, let the next sound be my name and heart's joyful reunion, and always try to see my divinity surrounding you in all your confusion. My ways of love cannot be imagined. My ways of love cannot be told. Simply take my name in constant refrain and use it like a transfusion. When you're feeling down, your heart's been kicked around, and you simply feel like fleeing, do not fool around. Know that I am found in the stillness of your very being. The journey may seem to be forever. The journey may seem to have no end. Simply look inside where I abide, waiting only for your freeing. Do not fool around.
Great song, Jim.
Thank you. Hold me, Baba, hold me all night long. Hold me till the moon has gone, and then hold me till the sun's reborn. Hold me, Baba, all night long. Hold me, Baba, till I find true peace. Hold me in your love's expertise, and then hold me till my heart gets strong. Hold me, Baba, all night long. Oh, hold me, Baba, till I merge in thee. Hold me till my soul's set free, and then hold me till I sing my song. Hold me, Baba, all night long. Oh, hold me, Baba, till I am no more. Hold me till I reach love's shore, and then hold me till this ego is gone. Hold me, Baba, all night long. Oh, hold me, Baba, and never let me go. Hold me till I am no more, and then hold me till I truly belong. hold me, Baba, all night long. Hold me, Baba, hold me all night long. Hold me till the moon has gone, and then hold me till the sun's reborn. Hold me, Baba, all night long. Yeah,
What key was that in, Jim?
I'm sorry to tell you that was probably in B something. To be or not to be. That was in Bumblebee. All right. What do I got here? This is another great Francis Brabazon poem put to music. This has been put to music by Francis put this to music, his own music, and then other people have put into other melodies. And same here, I put this to my own melody. It's one of my absolute favorites. It's called First Morning, and it's from the East-West Gathering. I am truth, I am love, and to you I say, I will keep your hearts till their break o' day. Will you love me true? We'll love always. For I've loved you all since the first morning. Will you follow me, I and not repine? Will you drink my cup for old lang syne? Be it vinegar or the sweetest wine. For I've treasured you all, I've cherished you all since the first morning. That morning when I awoke and started to sing, and put the universe on my finger as a ring, and sent you forth as the buds of spring, on the first and most glorious morning. And you went with a shout, and you went with a cheer. But my heart was torn because you were so dear. And I knew it would be a good million years before there even dawned your first morning. And I wrapped you with love, and I wrapped you all with care. For the long, long trail from here to there, where we'd meet again in your heart so fair. As they opened like flowers in that morning. Now the day is here and the dawn has spread across the wide sky, and the rose that bled from your hearts, and there's no more trails to tread, only singing in me in this morning. For I am truth, I am love, and to you all I say, I will keep your hearts till their break o' day. Will you love me true? Will you love always? For I've loved you all since the first morning. For I've loved you all since the first morning.
That's an exquisite song, Jim, and it's almost like a Father's Day song if you think of Baba as our father.
Well, I do think of Baba as our father. And because it is Father's Day, I have another, if I can find it in this book. There's a lot of songs being sung, and I have, there it is, it's numbered and everything. All right, well, this one is a song I don't do much, but it's called O Meher Baba. Oh, let's go up a little higher on that. I'm sorry. O Meher Baba, eternal friend and father, awakener of the lover in all hearts. I'm so amazed and grateful that you have filled my plate full with wonders and delightful bits and parts, and showed me how love starts. Oh, Meher Baba, companion like no other, my beloved elder brother for all time. And although I'm veiled and blinded by illusion's wheel and grinded, your love has unbinded my stainless soul. And lifted me back toward the goal. Meher Baba, compassionate creator, eternal revelator of love divine. You take upon your body all of suffering's pain and folly, and redirect it like the samadhi for mankind. What redemption is contained in your wine? Oh, Meher Baba, universal modeler, consciousness unfolder, the avatar. Forever rejoicing in your silent song, sweet voicing, you are the wonder of wonders by far. And all are blessed holding tight to your Dhamman. Oh, Meher Baba, eternal friend and father, awakener of the lover in all hearts. I am so amazed and grateful that you have filled my plate full with wonders and delightful bits and parts, and shown me how love starts, and shown me how love starts.
I never heard that one. That's really nice.
Thank you. This is for Ruthie. I've been growing quite old with you, yet every day's a brand new start, and every night we sit and review. I love you with all of my heart. I am not a sentimental man, and I've done some things that weren't smart, but holding tight to you has been the perfect plan. I love you with all of my heart. When you appeared into my life, things began to rearrange. You silently showed me what real love is. You gave me the strength to change. And when you give to me a glimpse of you and show me who you really are, then I am able to find myself. I love you with all of my heart. I've never been alone in this journey. You and I have never been apart. And the more of you and the less of me, I love you with all of my heart. And when you appeared in my life, things began to rearrange. You silently showed me what real love is. You gave me the strength to change. And when you give to me a glimpse of you and show me who you really are, then I am able to find myself. I love you with all of my heart. I love you with all of my heart.
Thanks, Jim.
Let's see what else we have here. I haven't done this in a while, but our dear friend Bill Cliff put this to music many years ago, and it's just a wonderful, wonderful poem that Mayor Baba wrote to Dr. Donkin for Dr. Donkin's birthday. On his 33rd birthday, Mayor Baba dictated this poem. He said, "In the moonlight, just you and me. When everything is bright, just you and me. In darkness or in light, just you and me. In wrong or in right, just you and me. When devil is in flight, just you and me. When God is in sight, just you and me. When truth is all might, just you and me. When difficulties are slight, just you and me. In corners all tight, just you and me." And I added the line, "When sharing God's delight, just you and me." And of course, by Baba telling us that really it's just you and Baba. I mean, that's what he's saying. It's just you and Baba. So we keep that in mind on this Father's Day. It's just you and your Father. In the moonlight, just you and me. When everything is bright, just you and me, just you and me. Just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. In darkness or in light, just you and me. In wrong or in right, just you and me, just you and me. Just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. When devil is in flight, just you and me. When God is in sight, just you and me, just you and me. Just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. When truth is all might, just you and me. When difficulties are slight, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me, just you and me. In corners all tight, just you and me. And when sharing God's delight, just you and me, 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 just you and me.
That is a wonderful song.
Yes, it is. And because it is Father's Day, and because my son Jack, whose middle name, by the way, is William, named after William Donkin, who Baba just wrote, who I just sang the song that Baba wrote the poem to. So 3 degrees of separation, as they say. This is a song I wrote. There's a number of these wonderful songs. Pam's written a beautiful thank you song to Baba also. This is my thank you song to Mayor Baba on Father's Day. Thank you, Meher Baba, for everything you do. Thank you for your kindness and compassion true, for all your years of suffering, so this world be born anew. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, for your patience and your grace. Thank you for the pleasures of your beautiful, sweet face. Thank you for your silence, ever fresh and ever new. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Meher Baba, for your friendship and your trust, for the strength in cracking open illusion's stubborn crust. Thank you for your circle, the Avataric crew. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, for making life so clear. Thank you for your discourses that define this gross sphere. And thank you for giving each and every one of us a clue. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, for your daily companionship. Thank you for your wisdom, for being infinitely hip. Oh, thank you for your presence in everything we do. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you, yes, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Meher Baba, for awakening love's true way, for constantly forgiving and forgetting our delay. Oh, thank you for all the sanskaras you constantly subdue. Thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you, oh, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you, oh, thank you, Meher Baba. Thank you. All right, let's change it up a little bit. Let's see what we play a few dulcimer tunes if I can do that. In his fantastic book, God Speaks, which is just an unbelievable piece of writing. It's not even writing, it's a piece of dictation, spontaneous dictation about the about the creation and the return of the soul back to God. I've recognized for many, many years that it's not just information to be absorbed, but rather, more importantly, it is Meher Baba actively entering into the consciousness of the reader and manipulating that consciousness and manipulating in such a way as to take it out of the intellectual realm and place it into the intuitive realm. It's a bit of magic that only the Infinite One can perform. So if you haven't read God Speaks, or if you haven't read it in a long time, my recommendation is read it out loud if you can, and don't worry about the information that's being given to you. By now, all of us Baba lovers have pretty much absorbed the information as best we can. None of us can really know what Baba's really talking about, because as Baba says in the song I'm about to do, which comes from God Speaks, the only way you're going to understand God is to become God. To live, to know God is to live God. But if you read God Speaks, allow Meher Baba's voice to resound within inside of yourself and manipulate your consciousness for its betterment. And so, one of the charming things about God Speaks is when you're done with it, I'm trying to get my tuner to work, and of course, while I'm trying to make it work, it's broken. Let me get another tuner in here. When you get done reading the text of God Speaks, and I personally recommend just the reading of the text of God Speaks and not the supplement, because I think the supplement is confusing. When you're done reading the text of God Speaks, you come upon the last paragraph or paragraphs in the book called the conclusion. And the first paragraph of the conclusion is the song I'm going to sing for you, and I'll just repeat it out loud. Baba says, God cannot be explained. So what did you just do for the last 160 pages? You were trying to understand God. Was Baba trying to explain God to you? No, he was doing something quite different. He was manipulating your consciousness. But Baba says, God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. I'm going to have difficulty playing this. God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God can only be lived.
Great song, Jim. Love it.
Back in the early 70s, when I was in India, I think this was around 1973. I was approached by Bal Kachuri with a handwritten manuscript. There were a number of singers that he gave a handwritten manuscript to. I think 3 or 4 of us at least. And what Bao said to me was, my English is not very good. Can you put these to music, these poems, and you can rewrite them if you want. Of course, now Bal Kachuri is the author of many, many books in English, in Hindi, God knows what other languages Baoji knew. So it's sort of hilarious in a way that he would approach somebody like me. But anyway, let me get this in tune. One of the poems that he presented to me was called Ocean Calm. So we'll do that for you. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. Everything is in your palm. You're Jesus, you are Ram. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. You are really mighty God. This world is moving through your nod. You are Jesus, you are Ram. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. You are the singer and the song. Listening now, you led us long. You are Buddha, you are Shyam. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. You are the beggar and the king. The song eternal let us sing. You are Allah, ancient one. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. We are suffering in this pain. We want you now, Baba, this is plain. Take again your physical form. Oh, Meher, you're the ocean calm. I don't think I can do that. Everybody asks me why I love you so. They don't seem to realize all that you bestow. Now to really love another, you must first find love's pedigree. I'm drowning in your love for me. Drowning in your love for me. Now you once said true love's no gain for the faint-hearted and weak. It's born of strength and understanding, and its power is unique. I will love you more and more until you set me free. I'm drowning in your love for me. Drowning in your love for me. Now drowning in your love means dying to the mind. Surrender to your love is the ending of all time. And the more I die in loving you, the closer is eternity. I'm drowning in your love for me. Drowning in your love for me. Now you say love is unconquerable and irresistible, that love goes on transforming every aspect of free will. Now I don't want to live another day without your majesty, for I'm drowning in your love for me. Drowning in your love for me. Now drowning in your love means living without dreams. Becoming fully awake is what true love really means. But I could dream forever in this loving reverie, for I'm drowning in your love for me. Drowning in your love for me. Dying in true love is is the aim and goal of life, transcending the opposites of pleasure and of strife. Now the more I disappear within your love, the more the honesty. Drowning, drowning in your love for me. Yes, I'm drowning, drowning in your love for me. Everybody asks me why I love you so. They don't seem to realize all that you bestow. Now to really love another, you must first find love's pure pedigree. I'm drowning, drowning in your love for me. Drowning, drowning in your love for me.
I love the structure of that song. It's got like so many different bridges. What I call bridges anyway.
It's like the mouth of a shark. It has so many bridges. That's a dental joke, all right?
Okay.
God, these tuners are so funny.
It's like the bleachers, they have so many bridges.
There's some... okay, stop now while you're ahead. All right, we'll do a little Hafez. This is a fairly new one from me. There's a wonderful book, if you get a chance to read it or find it, Hafez translations by a guy named Dick Davis. And the name of the book is The Faces of Love. And he's a real translator. I mean, he speaks and writes Persian. And of course, he's an American, so his translations are more authentic than a lot of people who just go with other translations and then retranslate translations. Anyway, what I've done here with this particular Hafez translation is I've placed, instead of saying beloved, I've put Baba's name in it, Meher. But I mean, it's from Hafez. And it's called Return to Me. However old and incapable and heartsick I may be, the moment I recall your face, Meher, my youth returns to me. It's not that I am old in years, though time has taken its toll. It's just that you have tested me, Meher, and that truly makes me old. Within my heart, the door of meaning opened the day I sought the Ancient One, the Lord Meher, and entered into his court. Fate drags me to the wine shop's door, and though I'd turn and twist. That is where I always finish up, and it's useless to resist. To me at first, the heights and depths of pure being were unknown. But through my longing for you, Lord Meyer, how well informed I've grown. So rejoice, young lovers, in your search, for in the shadows there I am the nightingale whose songs of love are heard now everywhere. From the moment your glance, Meyer, awakened me, I am sure that I've become immune to all the troubles this dream world has in store. Last night, Meher, you spoke to me and said, Hafez, I guarantee that all your sins have been forgiven. Return, return to me. This is a poem by Josephine Esther Ross, one of the early followers of Meher Baba. I always like to put myself in these early followers of Meher Baba. You know, we forget that they were very young when they met Baba in the 30s. Some of them were our age when we met Baba in the 60s and 70s. They were 20 and 30 years old. They were just starting out in life. They were just starting out with careers. And God knows they didn't have much to go on back in the 1930s. But they met Meher Baba and they were just smitten in love. And Josephine Esther Ross was in her 20s when she met Meher Baba and Harmona Hudson in 1931. And she raised a family in New Jersey. She was a hippie type. She and Kenneth Ross, her husband, were farmed New Jersey. They were farmers in New Jersey and kind of living on the land. And they had an Indian spiritual master. I mean, how hip is that, you know? Anyway, this is one of her wonderful poems called Awakening. My love came to me unaware, while yet I was asleep, and he offered me a golden gift to cherish and to keep. Oh, would that I had been awake to thank him as I ought, and give him something in return for that great gift he brought. I know not what this treasure is. He brought me in the night, nor can I pierce its mystery until the morning light. And now I can no longer rest. I watch with eager eyes to see the first faint streak of light against the morning skies. Perhaps when dawn has come at last, Baba will pass again this way. And oh, suppose he says to me, I've returned to stay. When I'd run to open wide the door and bid him dwell with me, that I may serve and worship him throughout eternity. Oh, I'd run to open wide the door and bid him dwell with me, that I may serve and worship him throughout eternity.
That's so beautiful, Jim.
Yeah, isn't it's just so I mean, she wrote this when she was very young. She had met Mayor Baba, met him several times. And it's just the heart of a pure lover. I mean, that's what that is. That's the heart of a pure lover singing to us. There is nothing we can do or say that can capture the beauty of his way. A billion suns are but a moment's light when compared to the glory of his sight. Fall down upon your knees and sing, and spend lifetimes in praise of the King. He who is beyond all shape and form, for our own sakes must suffer and be born. And it is compassion, sweet compassion. It's his compassion that brings him to this plane. It is compassion, oh, sweet compassion. It is compassion that caused his pain. Lost and lonely, this world cries out, caught in the grip of its anger, lust, and doubt. Only the purest, most holy one can see the vast work that must be done. Oh, why can't we feel his heart that beats only to reveal his art? With the patience born of infinite grace, he longs for us to see his true face. And his compassion, sweet compassion, it's his compassion that pierces the light. It's his compassion, oh, Meyer's sweet compassion. It's his compassion that brings tears to his eyes. Oh, the shallow, empty sounds we record when trying to describe the glories of the Lord. If all the universes could shout out to be heard, they'd be but a whisper of his silent word. And his compassion, sweet compassion, it's his compassion that inflames the soul. It's his compassion, oh, Meyer's sweet compassion. It's his compassion that makes us whole. It's his compassion that makes us whole. I'll do another Hafez for you. This is a translation by the great Richard Le Gallienne, who lived in, I think these translations were done in the early 1900s, like 1905 or 1907 or something like that. Might be earlier. His name sounds French, but he was an American, I believe. And this is an interesting song. There is no gender reveal in Hafez's poetry. There's neither a man nor a woman, but it can be interpreted as he's writing love songs to a woman. And there is some study that suggests that before he became a seeker, he wrote these love songs to a woman. I don't believe that to be true, but anyway, Richard Le Gallienne believes it. So he's talking about his beloved as a woman. And this woman always shuns poor Hafez. Hafez just sings his heart out, begs to be recognized. And she just walks past him like he doesn't exist. So spiritually speaking, the tug of war that goes on between the lover and the beloved is the war of unrecognition until finally the love is so dramatic that the beloved is forced to not only look at the beloved, at his lover, but to make the lover aware that indeed all this time he was the beloved. In the beloved's path I laid my head, yes, in the very dust of the highway. bowed I my head, hoping for a little grace, but she passed on her light indifferent way, not even pretending to notice where I lay. God pardon her, she has a lovely face. God pardon her, she has a lovely face. God guard the careless creature from the sigh that broke unwilling from a bosom torn, with grief of her intolerable scorn. I had no other purpose than to die, just like a candle burning until the morn, blown out by a breeze passing by, blown out like a breeze from a breeze passing by. Oh, very hard, the heart of my beloved, hard as a rock upon which the bitter rain beats, yet remains unmelted and unmoved. O torrent of my tears, it was all in vain. All the tears of the unloved, and all unhidden in my lonely pain. Last night so bitterly I wept, all living things slept not in sympathy. The very birds and the fishes a vigil kept. Awake was the whole wide world, save only she. Oh, she alone it was that soundly slept, though all the world was sitting up with me, though all the world was sitting up with me. To the sad rain song, Hafez, of your tears, shut out the beloved's heart and shut her ears. But Hafez, sing your happy songs instead, and she would rise to listen from the dead. Sweet songs one must sing over and over in one's heart, lest one lose of them the smallest part. This next song I wrote many years ago while they were both alive. I wrote this for Kitty Davy and Erich Jeswala, probably back in the late 70s, early 80s. Kitty, of course, lived to be 100 years old, and Erich passed away 20 years ago, a little more than 20 years ago. And this is based on the three couplets of Hafez that Meher Baba used to have read out. And it starts off by saying, befitting a fortunate slave. And so I thought they're the two greatest fortunate slaves of Meher Baba were Kitty Davy and Erich Jeswala. So I'll do a slow version of this. I can't play fast anymore, so. Here is the tale of the I'm sorry. Here is the tale. We'll go a little higher. Here is the tale of the fortunate slave, obeys his master from the cradle to grave. So few could be so courageous and brave to live the life befitting a fortunate slave. Befitting the fortunate, never questions what or why. All he knows is to do or die. There is no task he would not try to live the life befitting a fortunate slave. Befitting the fortunate, I am the slave of my master who has freed my soul, released me from the bondage of my mind's control. All he ever does, he does from love. So who am I to question what God dreams of? I only know his pleasure is my goal. His every whim and wish my begging bowl, and every humble effort that I gave was reward enough to be his slave. Here is the tale of the fortunate slave, another bubble in the ocean's wave, whose perfect bondage may the master raise him to the heights, befitting a fortunate slave. Befitting a fortunate, his life's the message, his life's the goal. His very being loves burning coal. There's no desire but to play the role, to live the life befitting a fortunate slave. Befitting the fortunate, I am the slave of my master who has freed my soul, released me from the bondage of my mind's control. All he ever does, he does from love. So who am I to question what God dreams of? I only know his pleasure is my goal, his every whim and wish my begging bowl, and every humble effort that I gave was reward enough to be his slave. I am the slave of my master who has freed my soul.
That's a cool song, Jim.
Are you saying the other songs aren't cool?
No, I didn't say that.
All right. So I've told this story before, but it's such a cute story, I'll tell you again. One of my best and closest friends was Bob Brown, and for those of you who knew Bob, he was not of this earth. I mean, he was a human being, but he was unusual. That's all I'm going to say. Bob was unusual, and every so often, I lived in Myrtle Beach for almost 30 years, and I lived on the center for almost 8 years as the night watchman. But after I left the night watchman job, occasionally I would stay a few nights on the center every year. And one night I was staying in some cabin, and I was writing this song called All the Way. And I had all these lyrics I was writing and rewriting, and I would I'd fold them up and throw the ones I didn't like in the garbage. And I had maybe 5 or 6 rolled up pieces in the waste paper basket until I finally was satisfied with a lyric. About a week after I was staying on the center, Bob comes up to me knocks on my door in my house and says, when you were on the center, you wrote all these wonderful lyrics and you threw them out. And, I went through the garbage and I found your lyrics, and I wrote this melody to your lyrics. So you can't get angry for Bob going through your garbage. It's just, that's just Bob Brown, you know what I mean? But I put a very quick melody to All the Way, and Bob put this very sweet, melodic, slow melody. So this is so now, you know how Baba works. I have a song that I wrote the lyrics, and Bob Brown wrote the melody. And of course, I love Bob so much. So I have this song that he helped me write, even though these were lyrics I tossed out. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter what you know. It's unimportant what you say. Just know I'm with you all the way. If you're strong or if you're weak, sing songs of love or do not speak. Hold firm the path or go astray. Just know I'm with you all the way. Storms will gather and hopes may fall. Your ship may falter, but through it all, do not fear, no need to pray. For I am with you all the way. I am with you all the way. I'll be there to cheer you on. I'll be there when all else have gone. For I'm the one behind this play. I'm always with you all the way. If you're strong or if you're weak, sing songs of love or do not speak. Hold firm the path or go astray. I am with you all the way. Storms will gather, hopes will fall. Your ship may falter, but through it all, do not fear, no need to pray. I am with you all the way. I am with you all the way.
Gorgeous song.
Sleep, little Gaia, rest in deep space, blue and white marble spinning in place, forever dreaming your dreams of rebirth. Sleep, little Gaia, rest, little earth. Sleep, little Gaia, dream your sad dreams. Nothing you picture is as it seems. Ages and eons pass by so fast, history's fading into the past. Now don't worry, children, all will be healed. the rivers and mountains, the air and the fields. Recycle cultures are born and then die, like dreams disappear when you open your eyes. Sleep, little Gaia, God's crystal ball, home of the Master who loves each and all. Hearts will be mended, sorrows will cease when you awaken in infinite peace. So don't worry, pilgrims, all will be well. It's all an illusion, a Mayavic spell. God is awakening in you every day. Know you are part of the truth and the way. Don't worry, pilgrims, all will be well. For it's all an illusion, a Mayavic spell. God is awakening in you every day, so know you are part of the truth and the way. This song, I think it was around Christmas time of many years ago, and there were a lot of songs about Mary, and I realized that there are many Marys in the history of the earth, thousands of Marys that we don't even know about, but we do know about. So we do know the names of Zoroaster's mother and Rama's mother and Krishna's mother and Buddha's mother, and of course we know Jesus' mother and the mother of Muhammad. Oh, Mary, do not weep. Oh, Mary, do not mourn. Your son Jesus can never die. He lives in all hearts reborn. Oh, Dagdova, do not mourn. Oh, Dagdova, don't you cry. Your son Zoroaster is the fire of love. He can never die. Oh, Kashalya, do not weep. Oh, Kashalya, do not grieve. Your son Ram is alive and well in the hearts of all who believe. O Mahamaya, shed no tears. O Mahamaya, do not cry. Your son, the Buddha, has transcended death. He can never die. O Devaki, do not fear. O Devaki, do not weep. Your son Krishna is eternally alive, arisen from illusion's dream of sleep. Oh, Amina, don't be sad. Oh, Amina, do not cry. Your son Mohammed has merged in Allah, and he can never die. And oh, Shireen, do not cry. Oh, Shireen, do not moan. Your son Meher Baba can never die. He lives in the hearts of his own.
That's so beautiful, Jim, and so much fun to play harmonica with.
Was that in a good key for you?
Yeah, it's in B.
Oh, it is? Okay. To be or not to be. That is the harmonica. All right, well, this one's going to be in C sharp. So take that. See what you can do with that. All right, we'll finish up with this beautiful song. You know, if you go on YouTube and you listen to interviews with musicians, particularly songwriters, sooner or later you get the same message from these people, which is, I don't know, I woke up one morning and there was the song. I just wrote it down. I always carry a tape recorder with me because I never know when the gift is going to be given to me, and then I sing it into the tape recorder or whatever it is. Or you hear the sad story, which happens to me a lot, is I wake up with a great song and I'm too tired to get a pen and a paper, and 5 minutes later it's gone. All right. So I don't know why I'm saying this, because the song I'm going to sing you was written by Josephine Esther Ross, but I'm thinking the melody, of course, a lot of these melodies they just appear by I'm reading the poem and the melody just appears. And it's like Baba saying, I like the melody to this. I may give somebody a different melody, but for you, I think this melody is fine. And so I always introduce this song as a song that asks the question and gives the answer with the same 4 words: have I known love? So she asks, have I known love? And then she says, it's because of you, Baba, that I have known love. All right, so let's get this in tune so we don't mess up Josephine's. All right, we'll get it. Have I known love and love's sweet pain? Not until I heard your name. Did I dream what love could really be? Not until you came for me. Have I known love? Have I known love? Have I seen beauty on this earth? Never before, until you took birth. Not until my eyes gazed on thee have I known true beauty. Have I known love? Have I known love? Have I known joy in years gone by? Not until you heard my heart's cry. Not until you brought me into the light that put all fear and grief to flight. Have I known love? Have I known love? Have I known anything at all? Not until I heard your call. Was I aware of what life could be? Not until you came for me, showing me God in everything, causing my heart to leap and sing, filling my very soul with awe to know at last your word is law. Have I known love? Have I known love? Now I surrender all I have known. Now I forget what my mind has shown. For I am in you, and you're in me, dwelling throughout eternity. Have I known love? Have I known love? Have I known anything at all? Oh, not until I heard your heart call. Was I aware of what life could be? Not until you came for me, showing me God in everything, causing my heart to to leap and sing, filling my very soul with awe, to know at last your word is law. Have I known love? Have I known love? Have I known love, and love's sweet pain? Not until I heard your name did I dream what love could really be. Not until you came for me have I known love. Have I known love? Or have I known anything at all? Oh, not until I heard your call. Was I aware of what life could be? Not until you came for me, showing me God in everything, causing my heart to leap and sing, filling my very soul with awe, to know at last your word is law. Have I known love? Have I known love? Have I known love? All right.
Oh, beautiful.
J. Bob, everybody.
Hey, Baba Jim. Happy Father's Day, and thanks again.
Thank you to all you
Thank
fathers
you.
out there and grandfathers, great grandfathers. Yeah, anyway. All right, let's just remember Baba all day long and all night long and in our dreams and in our dreaming non-dreams. And
What are you
it'll
doing
all
for
be all
Father's
right.
Day, Jim?
Thank you. Who said that?
Stuart.
Joe Stewart. Your cats, did your cats wish you happy Father's Day today?
They did. They won't shut up.
They're like their father. Okay.
So, what are you
Great
doing
concert,
for
Jay
Father's
Baba.
Day?
What's that?
What are you doing for
Great
Father's
concert.
Day?
Well, right now I'm going to have my first cup of coffee in a week. I can't drink coffee if I'm going to do a concert for a week.
Wow.
So because of my
Tremors.
tremors, so I'm going to go get the biggest. I'm going to get a Pam-sized cup of coffee.
Get a big jelly donut, too.
You know, I may go to Walmart and get a jelly donut.
Okay.
God, Joe, you live such a beautiful life.
Jay Baba, Jim.
Yay, Bob, everybody.
Hey,
Thank
Baba.
you.
My
Thank you,
pleasure.
Baba.
Yay, Baba. Thank you, Baba.
Baba.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, another great concert, huh?
Yeah.
How about you? What did you do for your birthday yesterday?
Some friends took me to the Columbia restaurant in Ybor City uh, for dinner,
It's my
and
daughter's
it was
birthday today,
marvelous,
so
really good.
it's my
And
daughter's
then,
birthday yesterday. Yeah. Happy
and
birthday.
then, thank you. And then they came back to my place, and the husband of the couple that took me out fixed my ceiling fan.
Wow, there's a gift.
Yeah, I mean, he fixes everything. He's wonderful.
Well, when you live in Florida, Pam, I just have to say it takes a lot. It's almost as bad as Ralph in Texas, but it's pretty bad. You're in
Yeah,
the
you need a ceiling fan for sure.
yes.
Maybe air conditioning too.
Oh, I have it. Yeah, believe me, I have it.
Well, if you're looking for relief, come on up to Chapel Hill. My home is open. We'll have a concert.
Thank you.
Yeah, get you out of the heat.
Great. That sounds great. I
Adorable.
am coming to Asheville hopefully in October. Of course,
Ooh,
by then it'll be cool.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get to the center. I don't know. I keep thinking I'm gonna go down there in the heat and get an air conditioned cabin.
yeah,
I don't know. I mean, the minute you walk out your door, you're dead. It's so hot.
yeah,
Still, it's kind of worth it.
It's pleasant where
yeah.
I'm at. Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
in
well,
between
that's good,
Illinois and
Marsh.
Wisconsin now. Yeah.
Wisconsin. Yeah, that's right. You're,
Well, I'm in
oh,
Chicago. I'm Vernon Hills, which is near Lake Forest, near the Botanic Garden.
oh,
Uh,
it's
So it's north of Chicago. I used to be in Chicago.
I used to live in Waukegan, Marcia.
Oh, wow. So you know where I'm at. I'm right by Hawthorne Shopping Mall and
Well, I
got
moved
like
from there
Trader
in
Joe 5 minutes from
69.
my house.
I
What?
moved from there in 69, so I'm sure it's quite different now.
Yeah. Still nice. There's still lots of woods and lakes and things.
Yeah,
Well, I have
no,
an extra bedroom if nobody wants to come visit Chicago, but it's really nice this time of year. I had 3 springs and 3 falls this year in Myrtle Beach, in Asheville, and here. It's like, wow, they all the seasons 3 times.
nice. How's
It
your
was
little
good
puppy
seeing
dog?
you. I need your address. I wanted to send you a card. I made a little card for you when you had your accident, and it's still in an envelope because I don't have your address.
Oh, okay. I'll text it to you.
Yeah. You have my phone number?
Let me get it.
Yeah.
I think I do have it. Hold on. Let me just check my
Lucky how you feeling? I haven't seen you in a while. You okay?
doing well, honey. Yeah, doing well. Thank you.
You look good. Yeah.
Yeah,
I have it,
Oh,
yay.
good. Okay.
and I have your email.
Okay. So send me your address. I can mail this
Okay.
thing that's been. I just found it again. I keep relocate. I look for my papers and I said, "Oh, there's the envelope with your name." Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
We'll give kisses to the kitties.
Okay.
I'll see you all. Yeah.
You guys have a good lunch.
It's
Yeah, you
good seeing you both in
can.
person, right? It's like, wow.
Avatar Mayor Baba Ki Jai.
Jay, guitar mayor.
Avatar Mayor Baba Ki Jai. Avatar Mayor Baba Ki Jai. Thanks for hosting, Ruthie.
Always a pleasure. I'm waiting for your concert. And you get,
Okay, well, I'll think about booking it.
yeah, good.
Yes, yes, please.
All right.
That was
Okay,
Dylan.
Diana.
Yes.
That was Dylan, yeah.
I said it yesterday, by the way.
All
What?
right.
All
Love
right.
you.
Love you too.
Love you. Say bye.
Much love. Have a wonderful Baba-ful day.
You too, sweetheart. It's good to see you.
Good to see you as always.
Thanks.
Jai Baba.
Hey, Baba.